What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today's video is a little more exciting. It's gonna be a little bit of action, hopefully. We're at TRP, Tulsa Raceway Park, first test and tune of the year. My buddy Ian has got his K24 powered EK hatch out. He made just shy of 700, so he's gonna see what he can run in the quarter. I think his previous best was a high 10. So I know he's shooting for that 9-second pass. Let's see what he can do today. I don't know if I'm gonna run the Type R today, only because I don't have a battery tie down and I know that I'm leaking fluid, I'm leaking oil. I have just like a few minor leaks from like valve cover and oil pan, just small stuff like that. Car's been sitting a while, so I know that it's possible, I know that it's possible gaskets rot out, go bad, stuff like that. So I've got a small leak. I'm gonna talk to Kenny and Ian. If they think that my car will pass tech, then I'll go ahead and walk back up and pay the fee to race. But I don't want to pay the fee to race and then have my car not pass tech and then not, and then be out $15 or $20 or however much it costs to race aside from watching. So we're gonna pull in, we're gonna find Kenny and Ian. We'll take a look at the car really quick, and if everything checks out, I'll walk back up, I'll pay for the fee, and we'll put this thing in line. We'll see if I can run like a 15. Maybe, who knows, maybe I run like a 14.5. My stock LS Integra ran like a 15.0. So who knows, this with the shorter gear ratio, VTEC, and just a good launch and some good shifting, this thing could run like a low 14 or a mid 14. It's possible, but we're gonna get in there, we're gonna see what's going on, and I'll update you guys as soon as I figure out what's up. All right, guys, we're out here at Tulsa Raceway Park. Ian just teched in. This car made 680 horsepower on Alex's dyno, Humble Performance, shooting for 9-second pass. Alright, so as you guys just saw, Ian made his first pass. He ran a 1090 at about 122 miles an hour. We're walking back to the pits right now to see how that pass felt, see how the car felt. My buddy Caleb wasn't able to run his first pass. He needs a set of gloves because his Cobra is supercharged. Any power adder, they would like you to wear gloves. So we'll find him a set of gloves, and then we'll see if we can't get a good video of him making a pass. I'm gonna go see if I can't get the Type R teched in so we can make a pass in the Type R. Go run some 15-second passes. But when we get back to the pit, we'll do a little interview with Ian and go from there. Not there for sure. Saw that first one feel?
Yeah, it felt good other than going to the left a little bit.
I noticed that. I was gonna ask. It seemed like it was pulling. I wonder if
it's pulling a little bit.
The tire pressure's
out,
off
get
a little
back
bit.
in it.
Looked good. We got a good video of it. Going for that 9 seconds.
Still ran a 10, so
yeah.
Even getting out of it a couple of times, it still ran a 10.
Yeah. You get a good clean pass. That 9's there.
That's why I tried to put it this way. See if it felt.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Do you want to just set something under it and let the hood down?
Yeah, we can. Set your everything right here.
You ready to run a 13, Jordan?
Maybe.
Is it the tire?
Well, maybe. So yes, ready.
I
Let's get it.
I got to think and prep that gauge. Yeah.
Got to check the Type R in. See if we can run a 15-second pass in the Type R today. Super fast, peak performance. You already know what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that teched in. We'll get Ian's car all dialed in, make a few adjustments, and then he'll make another pass. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So we made a couple adjustments on Ian's car. Kenny played with some boost settings, some RPM settings. We readjusted the tires because, as you guys saw, he was tracking left that last pass. So we're gonna see if we can't get him to run straight down the track, and we're gonna see if we can't get deeper into the 10. So let's get this car set up and let's make another pass. Yeah, Ian's under the car right now. Been checking everything out. Thinking he broke an axle. Not 100% sure, but once they get him pulled back, we'll assess the damage and go see if we need to get another axle for him. So we're leaving Tulsa Raceway Park right now. Ian made two passes. His first pass, he ran a 1090 at 122 miles an hour. His second pass, he had a great launch, but we're thinking that either an axle or potentially his final drive broke. He broke something, put the car in gear, it's making some funky noises and it's not moving. We couldn't really diagnose it there at the track, so we waited for about an hour for the tow truck to show up so that way we could tow it back to the shop and figure out what was wrong, but we're still waiting. So we decided we weren't gonna wait for the tow truck any longer. We just wanted to go get some food, so that's currently what we are doing now. I did not race the Type R. I wanted to, but I didn't have a chance to go through the car last night just to make sure it would pass tech inspection. I don't have a battery tie down. I'm leaking a little bit of oil through the valve cover, VTEC solenoid, small stuff like that. And I didn't want to spend the extra money just to get told that I couldn't run. So I just went ahead and watched Ian, took a couple videos of Ian. So overall, I would say it was a good day. We got to take the car out, drove a little bit. We got to see some racing. I'm not complaining. We're gonna go get some good food now. We're gonna do, just a little cruise with the boys. That's my buddy Jordan's RSX right in front of us. It's a K24 K20, made like 240. It's actually on a Haltech Elite 1500. Really rad build. He just had it painted. It's super clean. Super stoked to see his build getting finished up. But we're gonna go get some food out here in Oklahoma somewhere. And then I think after this, I'm gonna go over to my cousin's house, and then we'll go see my buddy Joe. He's got another, he's got an Integra. It makes about 500 horsepower, just a stock LS VTEC, nothing too crazy. I think it might have rods and pistons, but regardless, just a stock turbo car, nothing too crazy. But he's been wanting to see the Type R, and I haven't had a chance to go show it to him. So we'll see if we can't get out to Claremore today and go see Joe and his Integra. But we'll see where the day takes us today. on, guys? So I wanted to film a quick little outro. I was editing up this video and I realized I just kind of left off after the roller shots of Jordan's RSX. I got some really bad news. One of my friends passed away, so I really didn't film anything after that, or I didn't do anything that I said I was going to do after getting food. So yeah, it really sucks. I just, if you guys lose people close to you, I just want to say I feel for you. It's really hard, and you're not alone. But with all that being said, it's gonna be a couple of weeks before I start uploading again after this. But just a few little updates, I guess, what you can expect here in the near future, just so you guys aren't left high and dry. The trans for the CRX has been inspected. It was good to go. The bottom end was also good to go. We're gonna go ahead and do the VTC and a Type S oil pump for that K2482 long block for this car. So once we get it back, we can slap the long block and trans back together and put it back in the car. Once the engine and trans are mounted back in the car, we can have Manuel come over and take a look at the hood exit header that is going to be built for it. We have a little bit of suspension work to do for the car, some brakes, but aside from that, there's not too much. I do have some footage of putting the dash back in and cleaning up the wiring and stuff in the car. So I think I will just go ahead and edit that stuff together and just drop a little mini video on the CRX progress. But yeah, overall, I'm super happy with the way that the Type R drove that day at Tulsa Raceway Park. Had no issues with the car, drives super smooth. I do need to get the cluster issue figured out because the tachometer doesn't want to rev all the way out. Could be a distributor issue, could be just like a ground issue. There could be, a short in the wiring behind the dash. Not 100% sure, but we'll start tackling that here shortly. The car still runs all right, VTEC engages, so not super worried about it, but it is kind of annoying. I would like it to work. I mean, seeing VTEC engage and everything just, go through the gears when doing pulls just really completes the experience. At least it does for me. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. There's going to be some more exciting content coming up here in the next month or so. I will have the Type R ready next time I go to Tulsa Raceway Park, so we can make a quarter-mile pass on the stock CTR, and then the Integra, I'm gonna go ahead and get the axle seal done on it this week, so the next time that I go to the track, I can take the Integra also, and exhaust or not, we'll make a quarter-mile pass on it, because, I mean, some of the other cars that are racing down there are like 3 or 4 times as loud as my Integra, so I'm gonna end this video off here. This is just a little outro to kind of explain why the video cut off so short, but I really appreciate everybody that watches these videos, and I'm gonna keep it coming. I'll see you guys later.